Business Today, 25th of February 2023, the U.S. government cautions that Chinese loans to Pakistan and Sri Lanka could be used as coercive leverage. China wishes to annex Gilgit, Baltistan, and Gwadar Port from Pakistani slavery, heavily debt-trapped in China. Colombo failed to pay its obligation to China, so Beijing already has a 99-year lease on the Hambantota Port in Sri Lanka. According to a top State Department official on Friday, the U.S. is highly concerned that China's loans to Pakistan and Sri Lanka may be used as coercion. Before Secretary of State Antony Blinken's three-day visit to India, Assistant Secretary of State for South and Central Asia Donald Lu expressed grave concerns about Chinese loans to nations in India's immediate neighborhood that could be used as coercive leverage. Chinese loans to nations like Pakistan and Sri Lanka at higher interest rates have raised concerns that, should these nations fail to repay their debts, China may use these nations as leverage to corner India. China has emerged as a significant global power. Colombo failed to pay its obligation to China, so Beijing already has a 99-year lease on the Hambantota Port in Sri Lanka. Pakistan is also in danger of collapsing under its mountain of debt, and just the other day, China once more authorized a $700 million credit facility for the insolvent nation. Although debt in and of itself is not bad, the higher cost of China's debt makes it more challenging for struggling economies like Pakistan and Sri Lanka to meet their interest obligations. During a news conference on Friday, Donald Lu was questioned regarding Chinese loans to Pakistan and Sri Lanka. When asked if Blinken would bring up two of India's neighbors having economic issues due to Chinese loans, Lu responded that America was concerned and was discussing with the countries in the area how it could support them in making their own choices. Lu said that we are speaking with India and the other nations in the region about how we can support their efforts to make their own choices rather than being coerced by any third party, including China. From March 1 to March 3, Blinken will travel to India on a business trip. He will encounter S. Jaishankar, the Minister of External Affairs, while there. They will discuss the strategic alliances and highlight the cooperation between the two nations in the G20 and the Asian Triangle. Defense collaboration and the program for critical and emerging technologies will also be discussed. The Secretary will participate in a gathering of the foreign ministers of the Asian Quad nations of Australia, Japan, India, and the United States on March 3. According to Lu, there has been an honest discussion about China between the US and India. We talked seriously about China before and after the most recent controversy involving this surveillance balloon. I therefore thoroughly anticipate that these discussions will continue, said he. When asked about the Quad's security and military facets, Lu responded that the organization was not a military partnership. The U.S. official emphasized that the Quad stands for promoting initiatives and values supporting the Indo-Pacific, a free and open Indo-Pacific. The Quad is not, in reality, an organization that is against any particular country or group of countries, the official said.